Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love, lust, or bust for March 2020 for my beautiful Libras. If this does resonate with you and you'd like your personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below. This is book your own personal custom reading. Also have a sale going on, 10-minute reading for $10 if you're interested in that. And without further ado, let's shuffle it 3 times in a row. I hope you're having a good day, night, or evening, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to comment down below. Alrighty, so the first question that I'm going to be asking is, what is the current situation between you and this person? This is pertaining to anyone. It can be, a person that you're going after, a person that you're currently with, something that you're trying to go, whatever you're trying to pursue here, it's for you. And if it doesn't resonate, you can always get your own personal reading. Alright, so what is the current situation between you and this individual? One more time and I'll be good. What is the current situation? What is the current situation? What is the current situation? Currently, what's going on is the World card. The World card represents a couple things here. It's a completion of a cycle. So, for instance, to explain to you, a completion of a cycle is that you have to have something to finish. So, you have to finish something to complete the cycle. You need to redo the cycle so that you can have another cycle, and another cycle, and another cycle, etc. So, for instance, you go to high school and then you graduate. You go to, college and then you get your diploma. You get a job. You are engaged, then you get married. Completion of a cycle. You get married, then you have kids. Completion of a cycle, depending if you want to, of course. So, the World card is there needs to be a completion here. And it may not be a completion as the looks of it, but we'll get to it. But what currently is going on is that there's some type of completion, something happening. What else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? So we have the Hangman. The Hangman represents somebody feeling stuck, stagnant. They can't really go anywhere. They feel really trapped. They feel really lost, and they can't go anywhere, and they're just really stuck in a situation, and they're not happy. They're not happy about it as a whole. Right, and this is the main central theme. So coming back to the, card here, and the question is, there is a completion of a cycle pertaining to the Hangman. So somebody is feeling really stuck, and there is a completion of a cycle. So perhaps maybe they're like, okay, I'm no longer going to be stuck here. I'm going to move in a more positive direction. Things are going to move for me because I don't want to feel stuck anymore. So something is coming to a completion pertaining to feeling stuck and stagnant. Okay, what else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? We have the Temperance. The Temperance card represents an equal give and take, an equal balance pertaining to emotions here. So somebody is giving an equal give and take with their emotions. So the person that you may be trying to pursue here may be also giving you an equal give and take pertaining to your emotions here. And coming back to the cards as well, there is a completion of a cycle pertaining to, no longer feeling stagnant, and also coming to an agreement to have equal give and take pertaining, with your emotions. As I said, pertaining to my emotions all the time. I'm like saying it constantly here. So, anyways, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. What are the blockages? It was going so great, and then you repeat yourself a billion times because you can't find the words to say. Alright, so what are the blockages? What are the blockages? What are the blockages? What are the blockages? Okay, so it seems like the blockages here are that somebody is feeling really stuck and stagnant in a situation, and they can't really go anywhere. Similar to the Hangman, they're also feeling quite defeated. They're feeling really passionate about this defeatedness, and they're feeling really just beat up overall. Like, they feel like they just gotten into a huge fight, and they lost drastically, and it's a blockage for them and or you, because, it's just taking a huge psychological toll onto this person, right? So what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? We have thinking and contemplating here. This could also be representing of trying to plan something out. So perhaps maybe you or the other individual is trying to plan things out, and it's not really necessarily working. It's a blockage because, you're not able to really think about, you're not able to really sit down and think in your head there may be too much going on, and or you're not able to make plans because you're not thinking and contemplating on it enough. So this is the main central theme. You're really getting hurt and upset, and you're feeling really beat up and burdened, and you're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating, maybe a little bit too much. So what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? Okay, so we have standing up and fighting or walking away from the situation here. This is swords. And actually, there's a common theme within this right now. It's like thinking and contemplating pertaining. This is swords here. This is also swords here. And you also are a swords energy because air signs represent swords. Geminis, Aquarius, or Libra. So anyways, you're trying to do a lot of thinking and contemplating if you want to stand up and fight or walk away from the situation, if it's worth your time or not. And coming back to the question here, what are the blockages? The blockages is that you're unable to think clearly. You're unable to really understand what is going on in the situation because there's a lot happening at once, and it's overwhelming for you. It's too much to handle, and you're feeling really beat up and burdened over this situation because it's just really taking a toll on your psychological, like, mental health, basically. And so you're just trying to figure out, okay, is this worth the time and the effort? Is it really going to help me? Is this going to, a partnership is, about helping people out, about being able to be there for the individual, but is it really helping you? Is it really putting you in the positive direction? You're really trying to contemplate the situation as a whole, and it's a blockage for you because you're kind of facing a mental blockage. Okay, so what was the past with them? 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 The past was that you had strength with each other. You were able to move in a calm situation. You relied on each other, and you were able to gain strength with each other. And or it was just, you were able to just have strength to approach the situation as a whole. And then what else happened in the past? What else happened in the past? What else happened in the past? We have the Devil card. The Devil card represents addiction. Addiction, depression, procrastination. Something isn't quite right in the situation. There's a big blockage that's causing some issues here. So you were having the strength to maybe conquer those blockages and or trying to overcome those blockages in the past with maybe this individual. But this is the main central theme of that. What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? Sorry. What else happened in the past? What else happened in the past? What happened in the past? It seems like you felt like your hands were tied behind your back. And again, I'm seeing a central theme here with the Hangman. You felt like you were stuck and stagnant. You're feeling like that now. But in the past, you felt like your hands were tied behind your back. You were doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about this. And you felt like you were blindfolded. You can't go anywhere. You were just stuck. You were just like, oh my God, what's happening? So it seems like you were trying to gain the strength to get out of this bad situation that you currently were in. And it was a really difficult time for you at that time in the past. And honestly, this card also represents you feel like this way, but your hands aren't actually tied behind your back because it's all like a mindset, right? Okay, so how do they feel about you? 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 So they feel like they're crying over spilled milk over you. And they have opportunity behind them that they're not looking at, but they are really upset about the things that have happened in the past, and they're not really looking forward to the future. So they're like, okay, I really want this to be undone. Like, oh my God, why did this happen? Crying over spilled milk, crying over things that has happened that cannot be undone, that cannot be changed. You can't go in the past and change it. So they're really upset. How do they feel about you? They feel like they're crying over spilled milk about the things that you've done in the past. So they're emotionally just all messed up. So how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? They also feel like the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is an opportunity. They're giving an opportunity, or you're getting an opportunity here of passion, romance, sexual type of attention here. And what is the question referring back to? How they feel about you? They're crying over spilled milk. They're upset about stuff from the past, but at the same time, they want to offer you a good time. They want to offer you some good boom boom bang bang action, and this is the main central theme here. Okay, how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? They feel the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is representing of a few things here. Knights represent movement, going towards something here. Knights also represent somebody that's a little bit older. Pentacles represents long-term commitment, money obviously as well, but long-term commitment and, being in a solid, wholesome type of relationship. And what are Earth signs? Earth signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and crab signs here. I don't want to say the C word because I'm afraid of YouTube demonetizing or like putting my stuff under. Apparently it's been an issue lately, so I'm just gonna say crab signs. You know who I'm referring to. Crab signs. So basically, we have the earth signs do a lot of thinking and contemplating. They analyze situations deeply and heavily. They really want to make sure that the scenario is going to be the best for them. So coming back to the question here is, how do they feel about you? They feel like they're really analyzing and trying to feel out the situation, like, okay, is this good for me, is this bad for me? They're not moving their horse at all. They might as well be stagnant in the situation, but they're just really analyzing everything. And coming back, right, to what I had said already, they're analyzing the stuff that's happened in the past. They want to have a good time with you in the bedroom, but at the same time, pertaining to long-term commitment, they're really trying to figure out if that's the best option for them or not. So, what actions will they take towards you? 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 Seems like they're going to fight with you. They're going to be having a lot of conflict with you, and it's going to be interesting, and they may even involve more than one party. So just be aware of that. In the near future, they're going to take some fighty actions towards you. What other actions are they going to take towards you? What other actions are they going to take towards you? What other actions are they going to take towards you? They're going to give you a wish and a hope, so they're going to be hopeful and wishing for something to happen either to you or with you. So they're going to be really wishful. They're going to take some wishful thinking approach type of situation. So how do I explain this in a way that makes sense? Basically, they're going to do things that you have wished for, that you have wanted, but at the same time giving you a lot of fights and stuff. So they're gonna give you some double-edged sword stuff. They're gonna be like, hey, I like you, but I'm gonna stab you in the back type of situation. This is the main central theme. And what other actions are they gonna take towards you? What other actions are they gonna take towards you? What other actions are they gonna take towards you? Oh, okay, so I guess they're gonna fight it out with you, and then they're gonna give you what you want, and then they're gonna give you like what you really want, which is the Lover's card. The Lover's card is soulmate connection, twin flame, stuff like that. So they really want to express to you that they do love you, they do care about you, that they also have a lot in their mind that they want to get off their chest. So I guess they want to fight with you first. What is happening in the near future? Let's give it a good shuffle and figure out what's happening in the near future. And we kind of made it to like 12 minutes in, so if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to comment down below. It can also be quite therapeutic to let out how you're feeling, because I understand that sometimes leaving some stuff inside of you can feel just icky and nasty, and it's not good for your mental health. So feel free to comment down below, let it out, write me some stories. I read the stories all the time. So with that being said, let's get to what is happening in the near future. What is happening in the near future? What is happening in the near future? What is happening in the near future? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, coming back to the Knight of Pentacles, they're moving towards long-term commitment. What's happening in the near future is that somebody's going to be offering you long-term commitment. Somebody's going to be offering you this wholesome, straight up like fairy tale, like, hey, here you go, this is what we're going to do. Okay, what else is happening in the near future? What else is happening in the near future? What else is happening in the near future? Okay, marriage. Marriage is happening in the near future, apparently. I guess you guys are going to make up. Things are going to be going in a more positive direction. Things are moving in a steady direction. You're going to be getting long-term commitment, a serious relationship that's going to turn into more of a marriage relationship here, which is Four of Wands here. And so, yeah, prepare yourself. It may happen. And what else is happening in the near future? What else is happening in the near future? What else is happening in the near future? You're going to have to use your higher intuition based on these decisions that you're going to have to make. So use your gut intuition. Use your gut intuition. Use your gut. Do what your gut tells you. Use your higher intuition, stuff like that. So You're going to be moving in a positive direction pertaining to marriage, and just making really wise decisions would be in your best interest. So, what is the status of this relationship? Is this a love, lust, or bust type of situation? I bet you can already guess. But let's figure that out. Maybe there's something else that's going on that I'm not aware of, that you may be aware of, that I'm not aware of. So, what is the status of this relationship? Is this a love, lust, or bust? Is this a love, lust, or bust? Is this a love, lust, or bust? Okay, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles represents messages of long-term commitment here. It represents, somebody trying to offer you something here. So they're like, hey, messages of long-term commitment. And what else? What is the status of this relationship? Is this a love, lust, or bust? Is this a love, lust, or bust? Is this a love, lust, or bust? Page of Swords. There is a little bit of immaturity that you're going to have to be wary of. There's going to be some pettiness and immaturity, but at the same time, it's still messages of this. So messages of these types of things, immaturity and pettiness. And this is the main central theme. So they're still sending you long-term commitment, but they're still kind of being a little bit immature and petty about some stuff. What else is the status of this relationship? Is a little love, lust, or bust? Is a little love, lust, or bust? Is a little love, lust, or bust? Yes, definitely a love. I say 100% love, because this is emotional wish fulfillment. Cups always represent emotion, love, compassion, empathy, and so they're trying to give you that wonderful goodness and trying to be with you on that level here. And I'd say what the status of this relationship is, it is a love. So let's get some advice for you. What is some advice? Oh gosh. Embrace. Through each other, you'll find the missing pieces. That's the most simplest and wonderfulest card I've ever seen. Thank you so much for being simple. Basically, if you need an explanation on it, embrace each other, love each other, accept each other. Things are not perfect. Nothing is. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. But through that, through your experiences with each other, you guys can grow as a unit and be happy with each other as a whole. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If this does resonate with you and you like your personal custom reading, click the link in the description box down below. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Here's some videos over here that YouTube has recommended. Don't forget to check out my X returns videos. I worked hard on those, and I'm sure you'll enjoy those as well. Take care. Good luck in your endeavors. Bye.